We're just excited about all the program success.
And we're ready to get started. Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for another edition of the Faith Flanagan Show. Currently joined by Wheeling University head women's lacrosse coach Faith Flanagan. And Faith, a big win for you on Sunday. You guys take down Davis and Elkins, first playoff win for the program since 2018. Talk about what that was like to get that win.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. The girls left it at a nail biter, which made me a little worried. We had a bit of a slower start than when we typically play D&E, and we were down 2-0 right at the start there. But the girls came together, and they got the lead, and they kept the lead the whole game. So they did an awesome job at that, and I'm very proud of them.
And you mentioned that slow start. What did you guys do to adjust and kind of get that offense going?
Honestly, they just needed to stop shooting at the goalie stick. So I told them that they need to shoot low. Also, I reminded them, hey, like, do you want this to be your last game right now? And I think some of the girls recognize, especially so, if they're like, Coach wants this more than us right now, like, we need to go prove to her that we want it more, and we're going to take home this win.
And during the week, you guys also got on 4 all-MEC honorees, Trinity Rose getting her first team before that game. Talk about what it was like to see those 4 girls, Trinity Rose, Jovi Nowak, Giovanna Perkins, and Clara Domachowska get her awards.
Yeah, honestly, so well-deserved. I'm super proud of every single one of them. You look at any of them, they all have such a strong work drive, such a strong work ethic, and they all were leaders on the field, even from Gia, who's a freshman, who stepped into net her first year and made a point, and every single one of them, they played their hearts out the entire season.
And in that playoff game with D&E, you guys really spread the ball around. You had 3 different players scoring 2 goals. What was it like for you as a coach to see that ball kind of move around and have so much success that way?
Yeah, what's really amazing about our team, like D&E did a really great job locking off our key players that usually score a lot against D&E. They locked them off. They still scored, but they made it a lot harder for them to score. But then that's when the other girls step up. Like Brea, number 15, like, she's a track girl, and she went and scored 2 goals yesterday, which was amazing to see. And then Macy, like, she didn't get to play D&E last time because she was out with concussion protocol, so they didn't know exactly what she would bring. And she took her free position shots and she put them in the back of the net. So, like, it's just awesome that even though our quote-unquote key goal scorers aren't the ones scoring the goals, the other girls know it's their turn to step up, and they do just that.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head women's lacrosse coach Faith Flanagan. And Faith, now you guys heading on to the MEC semifinals. Obviously a tough task ahead of you in number 1 seeded Frostburg State. Talk about what it's going to be like to kind of go there and get to compete for this MEC championship.
Yeah, honestly, my goal is to start exactly how we started against Frostburg last time. We were beating them in the first quarter, which was a huge growth moment for us. And our girls eventually tired out, and I think we got panicky. We were like, oh my gosh, we have this lead against the number 1 seed. What do we do? So now I think we need to learn, like, hey, possession is extremely important against a Frostburg team, especially with our numbers. So let's take that first quarter hard, and then after that, let's play the possession game and get key goals when the right opportunities open up rather than trying to force it.
And now that you have that experience, having had that first quarter success against Frostburg State last time, how do you think that's going to help you heading into this one?
Yeah, I think before Frostburg State last time, my girls were a little bit down on themselves. They look over and they see how big their roster size is, and they just, like, seem defeated. And we all came together and we said, hey, you can absolutely beat Frostburg. You guys have the drive. You guys have the work ethic. You guys have the talent. It's just a matter of, do you want to do it? And they all got hype, and they said, let's play for each other as a team, and they did just that. So I think with winning a first quarter against Frostburg, it makes them believe it a little bit more that it truly is possible.
And finally, talk a little bit about your message to your team and kind of your plan heading into this first round or the semifinal matchup.
Yeah, honestly, I just want them to leave it all out on the field, especially for my seniors who are graduating and won't be joining us next year, and just taking it all in, making those final memories, getting hyped for each other, and just, I don't know, loving the game of lacrosse and feeling like we'll never have this team again. Like, they built this program this year together, and we'll never have this group again, and it was super awesome.
Thanks, Faith. Good luck out there. Can't wait to see you win a championship.
Thank you.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.
We're just excited about all the program success.
And we're ready to get started. Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.